All right, let's take a look at the stocks we're going to be looking at in this half hour. Really good mixture. Webjet, CSL, Macquarie Bank, Pointsbet, IDP Education. Stock of the day, I thought we'd take a look at Nine Entertainment. Bruce Gordon's investment company has increased its stake in Nine to 19.75%, just below that 20% threshold, following some cash-settled equity swap transactions and in anticipation of buybacks on October 13. Gordon's regional TV network, Win, is Nine's biggest shareholder. Win and one of Gordon's deputies sits on the board at Nine. Michael, is this a sign of confidence in Nine for Bruce Gordon?
Absolutely. If you're increasing your stake such as that up to that 20% sort of threshold, then obviously you see some bright future in the company. Right. It's obviously again a very different and diversified beast compared to the pure TV station that it once was. It's got different arms to it. Stan potentially is a sleeping giant there as well for the company. Then they've obviously got the radio assets, the newspapers, and obviously the TV. So look, it could be an indication that he's trying to increase his stake at a cyclical low point. The economies might be a bit softer, advertising revenues might be under a bit of pressure, but he might see, in the future that eventually turning around. So it's very difficult to pinpoint exactly what he's looking to do here, but I think it has to be seen as a broad positive.
Okay. All right. Would you be buying Nine at these levels? It's down to almost a 12-month low, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the wrong environment for something like this, just given the heavy reliance it does have on advertising for its revenues. So from my standpoint, I just think it's the wrong situation.
Okay. Carl, Nine Entertainment?
Yeah, look, I'm always fascinated by these moves, and there's a reason why he stopped. I think, gosh, it was 19.75% that he's up to now, because obviously if you get above 20, it's the put up or shut up level, isn't it?
Yeah,
for
you've got to
Australia.
launch a takeover. Yep.
Exactly. Well, that's another possibility. I don't think that's going to happen though. But it's interesting. What fascinates me is when you see increases from people who have a lot of money, and let's assume a lot of inside information, when the chart is so at odds with that purchase, and it gets back to whether you're a momentum trader like me, I like to buy high and sell higher, or you're a disciple of Warren Buffett, right? You've got to buy when there's blood in the streets, and it's just a style issue. I'm not saying one's right or one's wrong, but we're at the low point of the range, as you can hopefully get the chart up. For the last 12 months, we are bumping along those lows. The trends are very much fixed to the downside for me. Price action is not great. We're seeing, when it tries to rally, there's ample supply there to take advantage of the price increase. So it's like something's gone up, so I have to get out. And then when we come back to the bottom, there's really not so much demand there waiting in the system to buy it. Look, I'm concerned about the chart. I think it can go lower. I did run a valuation on this. I came out with 189, which is pretty much where it is today. So I don't think it's necessarily cheap either. So the chart doesn't look good. The valuation doesn't look good. In terms of macro, look, like I said, things are finely balanced. We could go either way, but it does have some really good assets in there. But I don't think I can buy it. Very interesting to see very little market reaction today, Koshi. It's barely moved at all on that announcement. So let's say the market knows everything, and therefore nothing interesting going on here, and keep moving.
So, all right.
Pass.
Pass.
I think it's a sell. I wouldn't own this one, so I have to call it a sell.
A sell. All right. Kim wants to view Carl on Webjet, the online travel agency. What do you think of Webjet?
Well, I like Webjet. I've been very positive on Webjet on the show, and mainly because the chart's been pretty good, and it's compared to Nine, which is trading towards the bottom end of its 12-month range. Webjet's trading towards the top end, and again, some people would say, "Oh no, I can't buy that; it's too high." I go, "Well, it's up there."
I've missed the boat. Most people would
exactly. Most people would say that, but I would say, hey, there's a reason why it's up here.